this is my audience.
I'm Robert. He's my father.
I'm Denise. I'm his wife.
I'm Mary. His daughter.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Robert, and this is a story of Mary's first week. Mary was due to be born April 6th. Come April 17th, she was still not born. So the doctors decided to start inducing. After 2 days of inducing, my wife started having mild contractions and was given the option to go home or stay at the hospital. Since she was starving because they wouldn't let her eat, we decided to go home since they said she could eat whatever she wanted. So we went to Red Lobster. While at Red Lobster, somehow the waitress found out that she was having contractions, and they were pretty nervous about her being there. So after dinner, we went home. Around midnight, they finally started having contractions and was ready to go. So we drove to the hospital, and then about 6:30 in the morning, Mary finally had her birthday. After all the excitement, I decided to go home and get cleaned up and changed and let Denise rest for a little while. While I was gone, they brought the baby into the room, and Denise really didn't mess with her because the baby was sleeping and she was resting. And a little while later, the nurse came back and said that they brought the wrong baby. So they said they would go get the right one and bring it back. After that, I got back, and Denise said that they brought the wrong baby, and they said they would bring the right one, that they still hadn't showed up. So I went to check on Mary. When I got there, they were doing some stuff with her, and they were concerned about irregular breathing. So after a little while longer, they decided they would do a spinal tap on her. It's the worst experience of my life, watching my newborn baby get a spinal tap. And they decided they needed to send her to a neonatal intensive care unit. We were having high winds that day, so they couldn't bring a helicopter to get her, so they brought an ambulance. After the emergency team got there, got Mary ready to go, they told us to start going that way. It's a 100-mile drive. And the ambulance driver told us once we saw them not to try to keep up because they were going to be going pretty fast. So we finally got to the ICU where Mary was, got checked in, and the nurses there knew that we had had a long day, so they went up and set up a room for us to stay in that night. So we got up the next morning, saw Mary for a little while, and then we went and found a hotel. So we stayed in a hotel for 4 nights until we could get into the Ronald McDonald House. And then I had to go back to the base for a while, take care of some stuff, and on the way, my truck broke down. After trying to fix it alongside the road for a while, an ice cream truck pulls up, asked if I needed help. Told him where I was going, and he happened to be going the same place. So I got a ride from the ice cream man back home. After I took care of my business at home, another friend gave me a ride back, helped me fix my truck. Then I got back to the hospital and found out that the doctors had decided that there really wasn't anything wrong, but since they'd already started the antibiotics, we had to wait for them to finish, so a total of 10 days. After that, we finally got to bring Mary home. As you can see, now she's 17 years old and getting ready to start college next spring. So that is my story on how Mary spent her first few weeks. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.